Alrighty, so here's a fun little scenario. I found some particularly lazy gankers um, here in Redmane Castle. Um, so at this point, like we're starting in medias res because I've been shooting at these guys with my ballista for like I don't know, like 5 to 7 minutes before the start of this video. And it was going to be annoying to watch and to edit through. Um, they had been set up down there, where the dog is, like near the entrance to the castle. Um, and I'd been shooting at them for quite some time. Uh, yeah, the reason that I say that they're lazy is that we are in Redmane Castle in festival mode. There are no enemies in the area besides the two lions. So there's nothing for them to clear out if they stay in that area. It's a very effective, a very smart setup. I don't think gankers are dumb. I just think they are lazy more than anything else. Um, so so yeah, they were over there, and I've been annoying them for the past 10 minutes. And right now I'm trying to shoot them off the roof, so they have to fight the lions because they've gotten impatient and they are now too pissed off to stay in their little hole. Um, and it was really just a bad move of them to leave that area. It's something that gankers like. It's an inherent advantage to the ganking tactic that like you don't actually have to do anything when an invader enters your game. You can set up wherever you want. You have all the time in the world before somebody actually shows up to fight you. On top of having overwhelming numbers in your favor, you've also got the advantage of literally being in whatever position you want. Um, and that's quite powerful. That's a strong advantage in your favor. But sometimes you give it up for the sake of um, impatience, really. And patience is like the best thing that you have. It's your best ally as an invader, um, because enemies will hit you or die. But as long as you have patience, it's not gonna leave until you decide that you're done waiting. Um, so I'm just harassing them, trying to get them to follow me into an area that is less of a shit show for me. Um, the host here is not doing much work. Here's that lovely Knight's Greatsword true combo with Lightning Slash. Host really only intercedes if I get close to killing one of his buddies, which means I can do as much damage to them as I want, but once they start to die, he comes in. So I can drain all of their health and their healing off of them as much as I like. This Bloodhound Step curved sword guy is a pretty tough opponent. I don't think I saw much of the other guy. I think he's using, if I remember right, the Eleonora twin blade and a shield. So not even like, the two-handed twin blade moveset, the one that's actually good. We we get back to their location, um, and they're still back here for a bit, but their patience is wearing thin. Um, I I just have to. It's just really a matter of waiting it out until they all come and kill me. Because the other thing that gankers somehow a lot of them don't realize is that if they just like came after me all at once, I would just die. I would straight up just die. There's nothing I can do against three guys who can't hit each other. Um, I'm trying to get the the guard break there. Here's the curved sword guy again, being a little party pooper, and the host as well. But they won't follow me toward the lions, who actually seem to have a really short aggro range, unfortunately. Like, he gets this close, and they don't give a shit at all. So the lions, the advantage that the lions are providing me here is just having a constant safe place to retreat to whenever I need to, rather than actually dealing damage to and attacking the host and his little family. I think this guy's AFK for a second, so I go in for a little cheeky backstab. But I think also he may have given up a little bit because he seems to be out of healing. But no worries, here is the host with that Scarlet Rot axe again to really, really show me what for. No, he's got some healing still. But, like, honestly, all I have to do is wait for something like this to happen. That guy got so pissed off, he just ran in and got instantly one-shotted. I say these gankers are pretty smart. That guy, not smart enough to level his HP, unfortunately. So we take down the second fellow with our superior reach. And we go in for the host, who, no surprise, has the cipher ring on. I have no time for his little clap. I have no time for it. I'm coming to kill him. And here comes the blue. I have to applaud their choice of location for a gank, because I think that's also like the invader spawn point, right where the blue is. So, like, it's quite an enclosed space, and there's not a lot I can do here aside from, like, just fight, right? There's nowhere to really run to if they had bothered to clear out all of the enemies. And back to the laziness thing, like, it's really, it would have been so easy for them to do it. They could have just, like, they could easily sacrifice a healing flask or two to like clear out those lions, or even just send the phantoms in and then resummon them after the lions are dead. But they didn't want to put that work in, so I have a safe space that I can run off to whenever I feel threatened by these guys. This blue is doing a pretty cookie cutter, like, dual twin blade build. I get him close to death a number of times because he has no vigor, but the host is always there to save his little meow meow. He likes to get hit by that follow-up Knight's Greatsword attack. It happens a couple of times. There's another roll catch there. The follow-up attack being so fast is like he really thinks he can trade with it, but he just can't. Yeah, it's the second blue spawning really scared me. I was like, oh, I'm actually just gonna die here. But it was in fact a blessing that second blue appeared, and that is why she decides to kill herself. Just to give me a little extra edge on the bad guys here. I call them I'm technically the bad guy here. And it's so fun. It's so fun to be the bad guy. Look at this. Boom. Another lightning slash kill. This is more lightning slash kills than I get in like several invasions. All just in the one invasion. He's not a bad player either. Like if you see, he's trying to bait. He's repeatedly like baiting me out and then doing his colossal weapon thing, like swinging at me. He's smart enough to space me. He's just playing very passively and doesn't he's afraid of dying is what happens here. And I'm also a little afraid of dying, but I'm confident that at this point I may even have more resources than he does. I'm like, no more fun and games. It's time to bust out the halberd running attack, because all you do is roll away from me. And that ultimately is what gets me the win here. He R1s a lot, and then starts trying to heal, panic rolls, and dies. So that was a fun little invasion and a fun way to deal with a gank, I think. Thank you guys for watching. Here's the build stats again, even though I just posted them in the other video from earlier today. And yeah, like and subscribe or whatever if you want to. I'm not your dad.